And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Tropico 6. And it's been a struggle. It's been a real struggle staying afloat. I'm trying with the, little money that's coming in here and there. Been trying my best to build up industries and basically try to get exports back up and running. The growth of my world here, my little island, was really outpaced my income. So I've massively increased like the amount of tourists that I can hold. We've actually got quite the load of the well-off tourists. Not a whole lot of the rich ones, and really not any filthy rich ones, unfortunately. I'm not sure how to get the filthy rich in here, but one thing we could do, tourism, increase well off or better. That's kind of what I'm going for here. Provides fun. Family resort. That would be nice. Let's unlock that. A little family resort right behind the nightclub. Give parents something to do at night, and then maybe another hotel back in here. I've put in houses. I've really tried putting housing in where it's all needed and trying to get everybody happy, and my support has gone up. It's kind of ebbing now. The one thing I would like to do with the next big amount of funds that I have is I've kind of promised in my last election speech that I would deal with some faith happiness. And really, the only thing I have left to do on that, where is... I don't think it's government. I don't think it's military. Public services. Yeah, cathedral. So let's see how big this... Oh, this thing is freaking huge. Holy cow, this thing is massive. Like it would take both of these things. Oh man, I think right over here is probably my most ideal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to modernize this thing. Let's see if we can snuggle the cathedral right in there. Not a cheap building by any stretch. This, we've already got those upgrades in. So upgrading to the hydroponic plantation. They do not require them to be...
Stem cell controversy rages. Tropican botanists report that they've always used stem cells for experiments. And
thanks, random.
Too.
There are far fewer workers, as you can see. One of these is 4, and one of these is 8. So, yeah, half the number of workers, and they're uneducated. Actually, education transfers to high school. Interesting. One thing I could do, I think these high schools are pretty much full. I might need another high school. Let's do government and services. No, media and education, I think it was. Yeah. So let's drop another high school down. Because if these are going to transition from uneducated to high school, we are going to need a little bit more education. And look at that, our college is actually full of people. We got some really young people going to college here, which is fine. Fine by me. how are we doing on exports? I had to, before I started recording, I had to export some of the uranium that we had stored up. I really didn't want to, but I was about 30 grand in the negative. I mean, we've got quite a bit left here. See, there's 6,800 there, 7,100, 13,000. Because as soon as we have to start importing uranium, that is where the bad things start happening. So, yeah, that I really want to avoid. I might have to transition over to solar, but I'm assuming solar. 9 grand for that. Can we do a raid? Where's my raid? Not that, raids. Rescue educated. You are doing just fine. Let's wait until you come back. Because there is another. Let's see, raids in military. The Cyber Operations Center, and ooh, there's a drone command. Interesting, but cyber operations. This horribly expensive. Not only to unlock, but to build, and oh, it's just... Things are so expensive right now, I'm having problems. So, one thing I want to do is get some more cigar production going. Wow, 13,500. Ouchie poo. Get a couple more of these going. There's no other way to handle it. I've got, you know, housing working out here. I've been sort of bringing this up to par. Nobody is living here. I'm going to demolish that. It just costs me money having those buildings empty like that. Just, that's all it is costing me money. So these two should build relatively fast. Wow. That was a hitch and a half. As you can see, my one rubber plantation, actually I think I had 2 of them over here. I modernized all of these just because we weren't producing enough rubber, and I had a metric ton of steel. I still do back in here. If I go down to steel, yeah, 5,600 in that one. 50 or 5,000 in that one. So that is a lot of steel. Okay, now let's go to raids. And what did we, oh yeah, knowledge. Oh, blueprints. Let's just unlock all of the blueprints. I got raid points to spare. And I was looking at the Cyber Ops Center and the things that we might, the monuments we might want to get, and I'm kind of leaning more towards the Temple of Heaven. Increases the efficiency of all plantations and hydroponic plantations. Now, the other one that might be nice was this one. Tourist vacation time and tourist fees are increased. The fact that tourists stay longer kind of, I don't know, I'm not sure actually which one of those would be best. The increasing the efficiency, I wish I knew how much that increased the efficiency. The White House, I really have no desire for edict activation. I mean, I just don't. Winter Palace doesn't really do it for me. And I mean, increase the construction rate by 50%. That would be nice, but that's not really what I'm limited by right now. The other thing that the Cyber Ops Center would help with is the fantasy reviews. Spawn multiple perfect ratings for every tourist type. That would be nice. Market manipulation. Create 40 export trade routes with minus 40% price deviation. 40%. I'm not sure what that... Minus 40%. All right, we got the construction guys all coming out here. Good. What is that? Oh, you're a substation. You're fine. All right. The other issue I'm having is the amount of workers over here. Like, why is this iron building not...
Excellent, excellent. I'm so glad.
Okay. Increased efficiency, pollution is increased. Well, it's kind of isolated. We only got one dude here. Let's increase that. All right, this thing pretty much all maxed out, making bananas, nanners. And we got a high school going in. That'll help with education and jobs as well. High school based jobs is really, if we got an unemployed, we got a lot of high school based jobs that are waiting around. We got a lot. We have no high school jobs that are available, so that's one thing that's missing. Of course, we could. Okay, so these are high school based jobs as well. So, we got plenty of power. 6,000 machine shop. 30 megawatts. Increases efficiency. Sorry, extra workers. Climate control. 5 megawatts is fine for climate control. Machine choppers? Why is it 30 megawatts? Why is that so expensive? Well off. One thing we could do, since there are so many well-off people, 87 megawatts for electrification of all the houses. Let's leave that. Let's put a pin in that. Increase the happiness. All right, we got a lot. See the tobacco, the amount of tobacco that we had sitting around was pretty crazy. We have a little tobacco in here. A little bit? Yeah, there we go. This person actually was on it. It was at work right away. Good for you. This person is rich. It's hard to kind of gauge where your wealth levels are going to be sitting at. Decreases the efficiency when the plantations. Okay, so these are 100 and increases the efficiency by 10. Because you know, the closer people live to their workplace, the better everybody is. So I'm just trying to increase exports. Rubber, we could. Why is rubber so slow? Let's get another road out to you. You know, I haven't ever looked at this. It's super cheap to upgrade those. My coconut production has not been touched in a very, very long time. All right, so we've got Cigar Corner over here. I mean, yeah, there's like one here. Isn't there? Yeah, there's one there. These guys are all using power. Another thing that I could do to sort of increase the efficiency over here was to build a metro station. I could build one right here. That would encompass quite a lot of those houses. Right there. Department of Education vacant. Really? Intellectuals. Yeah, I don't need more knowledge. Only well-off rich or filthy rich Tropicans have access. Wow. That is harsh. Increase student slots in high school and colleges by 2. Ooh, I like that. Okay. So, how are we doing on faith, happiness? How about you? Rock solid faith. The amount of tourist attraction by the same amount of fun of tourists provides faith citizens. Base fee is set to 4. Keto starts emitting 15 crime safety. Oh, I like that idea. Crime safety is a good thing. And now that we have a little bit of influx of money, I might want to build one up here too. So, Public Services Cathedral. God, this building is so huge. Oh, it's gonna not fit in here at all. Put it right next to the monkey. How about right in here? Oh, that would have been so perfect. Is there anybody that doesn't have any faith, happiness at all? Well, they really don't down here. How about some faith? How about a little bit of faith down here, guys? You are hard workers. You're keeping me electrified. You deserve a little faith. 48,000. Yeah, these uranium deposits were not very big. There's 15,000. That's 13,000. Yeah, I really have to stop selling it. Okay, holding basin, lead shielding. I think I've got all of these upgraded now. Yep, okay. Sorry for the noise, everybody. There's a huge amount of space in here that we can use for, you know, building up and stuff. Once we start building the plantations, you know, we've got lots of power now. That's why I built another one of those systems for the power that it provides. I think we might 20 megawatts decreases the job quality. Where do we at? Let's increase. Let's add that and then add that. So our efficiency is 110 because we have a ton of gold. I have not been exporting our gold. So we have a pretty large buildup of gold. Enough, I think, for another one of those. There it is. It would have been perfect right over here. Can we upgrade you? Let's modernize. Build you. I did build another tannery. Wow. Pollution is increased by 100%. That is brutal. We might need another Teamster's office over here. So let me go ahead and do that. Yeah. Trying to build up our industry as much as possible. So that's a thing. Getting these exports. There we go. 570. Yeah, we definitely need another Teamster's office. Maybe even another one. Another. What? Factory ranch. How did our raids go? We are still... Wow, these guys take a while to do those raids. I'd rather not just spend all my money on just plain old things and stuff. On blueprints, because it's kind of a waste. If I can get them for free, I've got the raid points. It's just... it's taken a while. These people must be really wealthy over here. Look at the no workers over here. What is going on here? We have people who are unemployed, and we have jobs available. So I'm not sure where the disconnect is and why these people are not finding their work. I could start putting some ports over here. Yeah, once we get a lot of plantations all modernized, oh, this whole area can be turned into some serious production. You and you need to be there. So why are you more efficient? Ah. Nice, okay. So now we just need the gold. And it looks like our, our income and stuff is doing pretty well. How's our rubber doing? See, we're out of rubber again. These people really need to, work. Maybe they need some more entertainment. Let's give them a restaurant. Maybe a movie theater. We need this stuff to be over here. Okay, you modernize. It is time. I don't know why. High school. Let's give you guys a movie theater. How about over here? Oh. Right here. There. Something to do. Gotta give them something to do. 10 megawatts. Wow. It's already using 30 megawatts per plantation. Or per hydroponic. Why? What is costing 30 megawatts for growing stuff? It's bizarre. 16 buildings. I can all modernize all at once. What was the cost of that? 57,000. Yeah, see, there's like, since there's so few people, the odds of any one of these having all 3 people all at the same time is very, very low. Let's see, you are uneducated. Trying to keep the people local is the name of the game here. There we go. Whew, that's a lot of things. I'm gonna stick with Blockbuster. Now I could put a metro station out here, as long as I don't already have one. Metro station. Would be nice to get all of that in there. Now, can they walk through buildings to get somewhere? I have my doubts about that. This is a pineapple plantation. Let's see. I mean, yeah, they can walk over land and stuff, but I haven't seen them like walk past a building to get to another building. I think it has to be open ground. All right, well, that's going to have to do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.